Good morning, this is Tom, negotiating with Jesus, playing guitar. The simplest type of videos on YouTube. Simple guy, simple setup. I just have my phone tilted to the landscape direction. The selfie camera, which would be the forward-facing camera. Playing guitar. I do other things. I have another video to upload, which talks a little bit of philosophy and songwriting, just a little bit. But if you're a beginner, number one, if you're at the first level, you're picking up a guitar, your fingers hurt to press the strings. You don't know if you can ever figure out how to get your hands to move easily between chords. Well, then you've got to do exercises that help your fingers. If you were learning songs, you might learn Mary Had a Little Lamb. That is a beginner songbook. They'll show you notes and you'll learn to play. Learn songs in the key of C. You do simple things at the end, but we're gonna learn chords. I don't believe in doing the songbooks. I think it's very traditional, it's very good, but I just want you to learn chords. So you learn the G chord, just the top and the bottom G. I'd mute this out. I play it like this, usually with my middle finger, top string G. Strings, if you don't know, the guitar, 6 strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. E on top, E on bottom. If you hold the top and the bottom G, and don't play this, because my finger is muting out, the back of my finger is touching the 2nd string, the E, A, the 5th string. My bad. The top and the bottom notes are held 3rd fret. 1st string, 6th string. Those are G's. In the middle is a D, a G, a B. So G, B, D. 3 notes. That's the whole music theory, is this triad. 3 notes. G, B, D. It makes a sweet sound. 3 notes that make a sweet sound together. You heard it on the radio all the time. What they're doing is playing notes that sound sweet together, that somehow magically, mysteriously, there are sounds that are pleasing. GBD. I'm using my pinky because I like to add an extra D instead of the B. If you had 2 Ds and 2 Gs, actually 3 Gs, 3 Gs in different octaves. A low G, a middle G, an octave up, a high G, 2 Ds. So if you're a beginner, level 1, you've got to learn to get your fingers on the strings. You got to do exercises. This exercise is pretty easy. Top and bottom. 3rd. I like using my pinky. Beginners learn a G like this. Ring finger bottom, middle finger top. You would put your index finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, which is another B. We don't care for B's that much. So a dyad, a biad, what is a? If you play 2 notes, it just sounds good. So you have to find a way to exercise and get your fingers to play as quickly as possible so you can start working on timing. You have to count. 1, I'm I'm tapping my foot. 3, 4. This has to happen. You are a metronome. Your foot is a metronome. Playing to a metronome, a click. 8 or 4 twice. Everything is based on 4s. 4 is how almost all the songs go. If you're going to do some waltzing, you'll want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Waltz type beats, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Most songs that you hear you will notice they have a 4-part, a 4-beat, and then they play a phrase over 4 or 8 beats, and then they try and repeat it so you get what the song is, the phrases. So here, number 1, you've got to exercise. You've got to learn where the D is. There's 1,000 videos that show how to play a D, and you got to do the exercises. I am a number 2, a super solid 2. I am a somewhat skilled player. I can write songs, so I might be a 3. 4 is Eddie Van Halen. We're not doing any Eddie Van Halen stuff or whatever great guitar players you like. I'm not even worried about 4. I'm not going on American Idol. This isn't going to be my money. This is going to be me holding the world together because I participate. So number 1, so you have to learn G, C, D, A minor. A C and an A minor are easy to get back and forth. If you can hold your fingers, 2nd string, 1st fret, index, skip a string, 4th string, 2nd fret with your middle finger. You're going to play the C note, 5th string, 3rd fret. And then move that ring finger down to right below your middle finger. That A. Here's an exercise, super easy. Just do it. Do it, it'll hurt for a little while. One day you will enjoy something that will make the pain worthwhile. You got to be able to play between the strings, the 2 chords, and then you got to work on rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Counting 8 beats. Okay, but I'm not this level, so you have to play your chords. C, D, G, A minor, E minor. You got to learn those chords. And then we'll do that quick Bachman-Turner track, Let It Ride. Whoops. Suddenly you're playing music, and it's freaking cool. I didn't play it right, so I'll do it. Try it again. Try it again. Just keep doing it. Try it again. You'll learn techniques like muting, so you get a chunk of sound. You have the notes, they don't ring. Muting and semi-muting, muting, so you have the sound but a little chunka with it. Super fun technique that you learn as you advance. I do my exercises every day. I just did sit-ups as well. Play the notes, pentatonic scale, CAGED system. C, A, G, E, D. The dots on the strings. Caged, you do this every day. Songs lay on top of that. Songs are played by knowing what notes fit together. We're picking 5 notes. They fit together. The key of C, only the white keys on the piano. What if I make a mistake? Keep going. I do this 5 times in each position, just so that I have some goal that I can accomplish. I'm going to do this every day with you. If you're struggling to get in shape and you had somebody at the gym every day did push-ups and sit-ups with you, started doing a little weight training. I'm going to do this every day. You want the more advanced videos? There's a zillion out there. I'm going to do exercises. This is where music, songwriting lives, on top of this. You want advanced playing? There's a lot of advanced playing out there. I want you to be able to find the positions easily. That pinky, I just saw Dweezil Zappa talking to Rick Beato, and he said Eddie Van Halen, that pinky, he's using his pinky. So stop being mean to your pinky. Keep him in the game occasionally. He's got to play. I can do it a little faster. I've been doing this for a while. Sometimes I use up and down strokes. I saw a guy talking in the comments. A guy wrote in the comments. He felt he couldn't pick right. His picking was a little too hard. It was too rough. He didn't feel like he had the feel. Well, you get the feel over time. You just simply have to try and hold your pick right. I hold my pick like this. Am I even on the camera? I have my finger kind of tucked back. The pick is coming between. It's like perpendicular to my thumb. Comes down from my thumb. My finger holds it like this. I use a 60. It's a Dunlop 60. It has a little bit of surface on it that I can feel like I can hold it well. I was using another type of pick. This is my favorite pick. I just picked one that felt good to me, and I'm sticking with it. A 60 Dunlop. Where was I? You do this 1,000 times, and all of a sudden you get better. These great guitar players are doing just tons and tons of sitting and doing scales. They are dedicated and they are doing exercises. Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, he did a lot of time on the bench. Eddie did a lot of scales, and he learned where all the notes were, how to get between them. This was what he obsessed on. You got to obsess a little. I do this every day. So the pentatonic scale, when I realized a couple years ago that when I decided I wanted to practice and not just play, I wanted to practice. I needed to know what is the things that they practice. The pentatonic scale is everywhere. That's all people talk about. And then they start showing you how to get between the easy parts of the pentatonic scale. So here, the pinky is being used. Everyone wants to find a way to get the scale with less pinky. Here's what everyone loves, those two notes with first and index ring finger. Index, ring finger. They do a little pull off. So if you can use a little slide. And then that ring finger or pinky, they'll tell you go to another position. Let's try and avoid the pinky. So in the key of C, this is one of the little places where you can use just your strongest team. These three are your strong guys. This guy you need to put him on a bench a lot. So they'll start showing you the places where the index and ring finger can do all the work that they're so good at. But I'm just doing scales right now. Pentatonic scale, 5 notes. You can do it all down picking. As you get better, you'll do some up and down. I like having my hand open and finding a place to rest my fingers so that my hand stays steady. I'm not hitting the strings hard, I'm not attacking, I overplay all the time. I like to get a little aggressive. It makes me a little sloppier. If you stay real nice and smooth, you'll get faster. I like sloppy play for some reason. And it's because I'm not trying, I'm not focused enough. That's sloppy playing. I did this one a bunch of times, so we gotta go to the next one. This one is that's a great little run. Index and ring finger. Then you drop down. So the pinky had to play some of those notes. I'm just going to do it over and over. And this is a 17-minute video where I did almost nothing except exercises. My next exercise . Pentatonic on one string. I want to be able to get to the next position easily, right to it. Be able to move. This one starts on the C. If I don't get it right, I do it again. This is the only one that we go beyond the octave. This in the key of C. I want to practice each string every day. I'm not trying to do anything too fancy, but it's a little bit fun. You can tell this is part of solo playing. That's it for today. That is a long video with not much going on.